Welcome back, dudes and dudettes. Welcome back to Binge Worthy Gaming. It's Kevin again. We are back here in Kokiri Forest here for Legend of Zelda on Wednesdays. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Pokemon on Mondays, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the Final Fantasy on Fridays. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but yeah, the Elgato capture didn't give me the best audio. It didn't provide me with the best visuals, so hopefully I can hammer that out and take care of any of those housekeeping issues on my end. Oh, you're leaving. Wasn't expecting to be actually put back in the house at the start of this episode, but here we are. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Kevin, because you are different from me and my friends. So I did a little test recording on this one here, making sure the sound is a little bit better than the last one, so hopefully you guys enjoy. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Of course we will. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. And thus the legend was born, the Ocarina. Now that's not the Ocarina of Time. This is like the Kokiri Ocarina or Saria's Ocarina. Can't remember. Let's find out. Let's pop the top. So we get the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria, set at the C and use C to start playing it. So that's going to be the C like analog on the GameCube controller. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to those C buttons and then use that C to start playing it. You can play different notes with A and the 4C, press B to quit playing, or start your song over again. Good to know. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. We'll always come back to visit, but I don't know if she's always going to be here. And we're going to back up very slowly and very suspiciously, and then run. She's got that look in her eyes like he ain't coming back. Or I won't be here when he comes back anyways. Just like that, we get a little bit of a panoramic view of the Hyrule Field. And we're going to meet that dude on top of the tree there. If you're asking me what his name is, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I don't think there's really any encounters out here unless it's nighttime. Hoot hoot, Kevin, look up here. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. He says that after we already defeated our first boss, man. Come on, get with the times. You'll encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you're lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press Start to enter the subscreens and L or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Okay, that's good to know. So if I don't pick up the game for a little bit, we're going to know how to get to where we're going. Did you get all that? Yes, I did. All right, then. I'll see you around. Hoot, 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 ho. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? So he takes off, doesn't even tell us who he is. So let's see what he's talking about. So hit the start. Boom, there's the map there. And it looks like we're heading towards Hyrule Castle. Let's go. Now, in my memory, I don't believe that there are any... I don't think there's a way to get there without first embarking in the nighttime. So we're going to have a couple kind of bad guy encounters coming up here. I'm pretty sure there's like a skeleton in one of these trees. No, maybe not these ones. Or maybe not yet. So it's already getting dark. So yeah, we're not going to make it there obviously before night hits. So we're going to have a couple bad guys we're going to have to beat up. That's okay. What's Navy saying? The Great Deku Tree wanted us to go visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going? That's where we're going. Nothing. Nothing. You're going to hear a howl of a wolf, and the gate's going to draw up. And we got these guys. Perfect. Getting the hang of it. I say as I get hit. Got a target, there we go. So target's the left button. There we go. Boom. Looking good. So we're gonna have to fight these guys until sunrise. Eventually there's gonna be a big dude. I don't think he gives you anything special in comparison. Just a little bit of experience. But not experience like a classic RPG, just, you know, your own personal experience. This boy. I guess it gives you a little more money, that's good to know. And we'll just keep fighting dudes until it's time to go inside. In this weird universe, it's like nighttime's like 5 minutes. If that. Lower the gate. Thank you. Alright, let's go inside the courtyard. Pots galore. That's just money. Ooh, we got a fiber. Well, sword doesn't work. Just roll into it. Come on. Yeah, I see it, guys. I see it. Come on. So we get the skeleton. Don't know how many that puts us at now. We can check that later. This camera angles. Garbage. There might be all in here. There would be more than one skeleton, I'm sure. Okay, let's book. Lots going on here. So I say we just keep making our way to... Hey, that's Epona. Or Marin, or... I can't remember her name now. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin, sorry. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Okay, so perhaps see him on our adventure. Hyrule Castle looking as good as ever, as good as I remember. Okay. Hey Kevin, this way. The princess is inside, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho 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 hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you're in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you will need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Do you want to hear what I said again? No, thank you. Ho! You're a smart kid. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, like, logistically. Just because you're in a town, you know, time stands still. Like, why? You're getting lots of skeletons, I know that. So this guy, he's going to tell us we can't pass this way. So you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? You probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home, get out of here. The princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you. Wonder if that is true. If she was always kind of a brat, and, you know, given the circumstances with Ganondorf, maybe she's changed her tune. Maybe for the best. Maybe we have Ganondorf to thank for that. That's the weird clock things. I think they play more a factor in like Majora's Mask. Okay, so if we go ahead there, we get caught. So we're gonna, ooh, down. Kind of hurt. Okay, let's go here. And we just have to avoid the guards. So once we get a bomb bag, we'll be able to blow that up, and I'm not sure what's in there actually, but... Oop, guys there, let's go up the hill. Let's cut this way. Now we'll just follow this path. I'll have to do a little bit of research to find out if there's any like gold skeletons kicking around here or anything. Again, there's ones that I remember, and there's ones, you know, I probably never got the first time I played through. I've never been like one of the like 100% completionist type guys. Maybe that changes today. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, there's guys there, so we're going in the water. Of course, we're gonna get some money in the water. It's like a fountain, wishing well, if you will. So I'm quite certain if it's not here now, there's a gold skeleton here at nighttime. Probably at nighttime. We're gonna find out in a second, aren't we? Let's test that old memory of mine. Z's. Mumble mumble. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come and look around. So I need to get a chicken. I remember that much. But from where? It's a great question, isn't it? So it's nighttime now, so maybe, just maybe, my memory will serve me correctly. Nothing. Okay, so I can't do anything here, if I'm not mistaken, so let's get captured. Okay, so now what we gotta do is... There we go. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give you this. I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Tee-hee. So we get the egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to C and see what happens. So we get all that. We get all that. So let's set that as she suggests. Let's go like that. Get rid of the stick. And now I believe when the sun comes up tomorrow, yeah, we should be good to go. Things should hatch when the sun comes up. Just do a nice little roll. Attaboy. And I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Used to hitting like a second analog stick with my right thumb. Every time I do that, I'm hitting actually the C button. Let's go right back to her dad, show him the hatched egg, which should have us a rooster or a chicken, something like that. And that should awaken him from his slumber. Okay, back in the water, let's get some more rupees. I don't know why I keep calling them coins. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg. You're incubating. It's a miracle of life. Just like that, our Togepi evolved into a Togetic, if you will. And we'll get closer to this guy. Wake his ass up. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I said Marin, so I think I combined the two of their names. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Mal was looking for me. I'm going to catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Mal behind to wait for me. She's really going to let me have it. Kind of dressed like Mario. And with him out of the way, we can now push some shit. And I'm showing you a chicken again. There we go. Grab. To make it kind of easy for a kid from a forest to break into the castle, I'm not gonna lie. They must be a fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because I'm pretty sure he has that very tattoo on himself. I wonder how far I need to push this. Maybe just on top of the other one. One of these days I'm going to have this set up so I can actually hear the gameplay as I'm playing the gameplay. That'd be a treat. Here we go. Let's enter. Okay, we're in the castle courtyard now. So now it's a matter of staying out of the eyes of the guards. Like so. Let these guys go first. Boogie, boogie, boogie. What's the point of having two of them if they're going to do that? This is a little trickier. Because the camera angle is the only real reason. I can't quite tell if I'm on it. That's the only problem. There, I'm on it. Don't mind me, guys. Always hated that one. That guy goes first, then he goes, then I go. Come on, thank you. Get right about here. Seems safe. He goes. Yeah, we should be good. Let that guy move. Now we're good to go. And we've successfully broken into Hyrule Castle. Let's go see the princess. Now, fun fact. If you look in this window over here, you can see there's Princess Peach. Pretty sure that's Yoshi there. And if you get a little further, you see Bowser, Mario, all that good stuff. Luigi. All the characters from Super Mario Sundays. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video as well. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Very easily, I might add. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone. Do you have it? Yes, I do. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule, but suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Well, it's Binge Worthy Gaming, but you can call me Kevin. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. I guess all the Zelda stories, they're not necessarily chronologically connected, except they take place in different, almost like variations of universes. So I think the branch is like, starts with Ocarina of Time, or sorry, no, starts as like Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, and then it branches into two different universes. So there's the Fallen Link timeline. So yeah, they're all somehow connected. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Okay. The legend goes like this. Once upon a time, the three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. So the Dragon Balls, essentially. If someone with the righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. I mean, if he wishes that. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. It's a pretty simplistic story you guys have been passing down. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. And my controller is vibrating. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. Very creative. And in order to open the door, it is said you need to collect the 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend, the Ocarina of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yes. That's great. I forgot to tell you, I was spying through this window just now. The other element of my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Like, I have no options. Why are they doing this? That man there who just happens to be passing by at that exact moment. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west, Gerudo Valley. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. That's racist. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Those flowers don't look real. Yes. They look like cardboard cutouts. I told my father about my dream, however, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it, and he wants to conquer Hyrule, no, the entire world. The entire world. Kevin, now we're the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you. Kevin's just agreeing just to get a little piece of ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm afraid, I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Now, honestly, she should be giving us all kinds of shit to help us all on our journey, other than a piece of paper. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. She set it to C to show it with C. On the select item subscreen, blah, 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 blah. So it kicked my chicken out and put it to C. It did. I lost my goddamn chicken. There's Impa. Kind of revealing clothing, but that's okay. I am Impa of the Sheikah. I'm responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as Princess foretold. Now, why wouldn't she have more clout with the king if she told the king all these things? You're a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Now I don't know if I'm going to butcher this with this controller. So we get over, up, over, up, over. Should be doable. Again, I'm using a Nintendo GameCube controller, so I don't actually have the C button, so I get like a C analog. And it works. You gotta actually kind of focus, do it correctly, but it works. And just like that, we have our first song in our repertoire. We're gonna put out an album soon, once we collect all of our songs from the area. We've learned Zelda's Lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Allow me to escort you at the door, my guy. Throw me out like jazz or something. Oh, they kicked me right out of Hyrule. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. Sound advice. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. All right, we're counting on you. Peace! She Batmans out of there. And just like that, we're kicked out of the Hyrule Castle, the Hyrule Courtyard, and we gotta head towards Death Mountain. Kakariko Village is next on the docket. Let's head right over there. And ideally get there before nightfall, which we should. So I'm pretty sure in Death Mountain, that's where obviously we meet the Gorons, and we should get our bomb bag. So we could backtrack to Hyrule Castle on the outskirts there. There's that boulder in the way. We should be able to bomb that thing. And we're in Kakariko Village. We got a couple minutes left before we have to wrap things up, guys. So let's do a couple things. I want to go to the Skull at the House. And because we... Oh, actually, you know what? Is the Skull at the House here? Yeah, it's right here, I think. What am I talking about? So once you unlock a certain number of Skullata, you can talk to these guys. We all look like this because the spider's curse. If every spider of the curse in the entire world were destroyed, the curse would be broken. When you destroy a spider of the curse, a token will appear collected as proof of your achievement. The number next to this icon on the quest status subscreen indicates how many spiders of the curse you have destroyed so far. Just call them gold Skulltas, please. When this icon is displayed next to the name of the area on the map subscreen, there are no more spiders in that area. I didn't know that. Look for them not only out in the open, but also inside the dungeons. Of course, this is just our dream. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Well, it's nice of you. If you break the curse on my family, we will make you very rich. So, because... Well, he doesn't need the letter, does he? There's no human in here. That means we don't have enough. So if we check the subscreen like he's telling us... Over there. So yeah, we got 5. And... Where did he say there's a spot that tells it an area how many's left? Not sure. So I think because we have the letter, the guy leading up to the village, he should say we're good to go. So we'll get there, see if we can unlock that, and then we'll probably wrap this up, guys. Let's just breeze right by this guy. I think he wants to race us later. If he keeps that pace, we got him. Let's get right up here and talk to this gentleman. We also collect a bunch of chickens for a lady. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? I didn't even read it. Oh, I see. You're just a kid, and you can't read yet. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah? Well, read this, bitch. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Kevin. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. Wahaha, what kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wahaha. So my boy here opens the gate. We're now able to access Death Mountain. And with that, guys, we're going to wrap up today's episode. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you, and they should give you a special discount. So it's a good thing we didn't buy it beforehand. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? And don't feel like it, that's okay. But, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Sigh. And like that, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode. He's referring to a mask that kind of looks like a Pikachu, so maybe that's a little Easter egg what they included in this game, because around this time, this is when Pokemon was kind of getting big. We're going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, consider subscribing. Smash that like button for me. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think the mask actually looks like a Pikachu or if it's just, you know, a coincidence. Yeah, hit the notification bell if you did subscribe. That way you guys are in the know when there's a new episode that hits. Mondays are Pokemon. Wednesdays are Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy Fridays, and then we got Super Mario Sundays. Hopefully you guys like that schedule. Let me know if you do. And with that, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me in my basement. Until next time, peace.